Hey everyone, it's Tobes, and welcome to your second monitor. Today we have Midweek Magic, as we do every week. Now I know you're thinking, didn't the Final Fantasy set just drop today? It sure did, and linked at the end of this video will be me playing through the Jump In event for that. But we still have Midweek Magic to do, and today it is Standard Pauper. So Pauper just means build a 60 card deck that's only commons and basic lands, and of course other lands that are technically common rarity. So we've got something we've put together today, inspired by something I found online with a couple little tweaks of my own, which is going to be black-white artifacts. So what we care about here is being able to bring in lots and lots of artifacts. So basically every card we have makes artifacts, or will help with our cards that have made artifacts to bring them back and make more. Whether because we're bouncing them and then rebuying them, or we're bringing them back from the graveyard, or we're flickering them. Pact Doll Terror is our core card. It's a 3/4 for 4. Whenever this creature or another artifact enters, we drain our opponent for 1. That's how it works. We've got a bunch of different pieces of removal here, different kinds of removal we can use. We have several different creatures that come in and make an artifact or die and make an artifact. We have removal of our own that works in different ways. We have ways to turn our artifacts and creatures into card advantage or additional artifacts, bringing our stuff back in different ways. Fake Your Own Death I think is really fun, just as a way of trading up in combat and getting our creature back and also making a treasure, so more artifacts. I think it should be a lot of fun. So let's get into it. We'll start it off. All right, Accomplished Alchemist is the title that our opponent has. Now this is not what I would call a great hand, so let's get rid of it. Yeah, that's not much better. We can at least play the share pot, and we don't have to go down to 5. But I think I'd rather go down to 5. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's keep this. Let's get rid of Recommission and one of these swamps, and we'll hope for the best. We're going to start ourselves off with a Novice Inspector. Comes in, investigates, so we make a clue. It's this nice boot. Magitech Infantry. This creature gets +1/+0 as long as you control another artifact, and you can get more of them. Oh, I've never seen this before. It's a Final Fantasy card is why, so it seems cool. Let's swing in. So, Fanatical Offering we can do during their end step if we want, in order to turn our clue into 2 cards and a map token. Forced Kinguard. Ooh, we're convoking a Halo Hopper. Alright, seems good. Let's Fanatical Offering to just take some game actions so our opponent doesn't think we're as bad as we are. Alright, Tocasia's Dig Site, and we'll Tinker's Tote to get a little bit more board presence and pass the turn. Carrot Cake. Oof. Yeah, our opponent looks like they are mono-white tokens. That is a great way to go wide. Yeah, this is there's a lot going on here. I think we'll take the 3. Let's see what else we can come up with. We'll Forlorn Flats to do a little damage to them. And I think I want to turn our map token into some more cards and another map token. Which, okay, we got some lands, that's fine. Let's see what we're gonna get. This may be helpful to us. Grimbauble, sure, yeah, that'll get rid of something on their side at least. Maybe take out their Halo Hopper, I don't mind that. The Salt Road Pack Beast is annoying, but we're gonna do this the best we can. We'll kill the bunny, I guess, and take 7. Nope. That's a blowout. Yep. Yeah, I don't think we have anywhere we can go from here. Let's play our Tinker's Tote, get a couple of gnomes, their Grimbauble, kill their Halo Hopper, and concede. Well, an inauspicious start, but sometimes that's how it goes. We're going to find out if our Black-White Artifacts pile can do the job at all. So I don't know anything about Final Fantasy, so I'm looking forward to reading the little loading screen fiction on it as it continues to come up over the course of the season. Yeah, this is fine. We're going to start off with a tap land that will bring our opponent down to 19. I don't think we need to Tithing Blade unless they play something good on turn 1, which they won't. So we will Night Mark it into a... we'll make this a black source, I guess, since we have plenty of white. We can maybe Tithing Blade on this next turn to get rid of whatever they've dropped, and then Stockpiling Celebrant to bring it back. Ooh, looks like we're playing against some kind of control. Let's see if they counter our Tinker's Tote. I bet they do. No, they don't. Oh, we're... Okay, so it's Dimir Poison. That seems less good. But they can't do all of their poison just from spells. So being able to take out their creatures, that's going to be important. We can do that with this Tithing Blade, for example. They'll sacrifice the Blightbelly Rat. It will proliferate. But that is okay. We can survive that. Get in. 2 damage. And we're not going to crack the Tinker's Tote right now for the 3 life, because they don't care about our life total since they're on poison. And we can always scroll shift it if we want to get some more of these little guys. Let's get ourselves another black source and this Novice Inspector. And we'll investigate, we'll attack. Sure, that's okay. So we could, if we wanted to, we could have scroll shifted that to fizzle their spell so they wouldn't get the proliferate, but I don't mind the proliferate. It's okay to me. I'm hoping... Ooh. I said before, I don't think they can kill us with just spells. Maybe I'm wrong. They've got a lot of proliferate spells in here. Just getting that one bit of poison on us might have been enough, especially with as slow as we are going to damage them. Yeah, it's another Blightbelly Rat. I think we scroll shift our Tithing Blade. Let's see if they counter this. Nope. So we'll get our card. They'll have to sacrifice their rat. We will go up to 5 poison. We can get out a Pact Doll Terror, which is pretty great. Assuming they don't counterspell us here. Doing okay so far? Yeah, I see what we're doing. On the next turn, we're going to play one of these Stockpiling Celebrants and get the Tinker's Tote. So we can get several different triggers on the Pact Doll Terror. Of course, that assumes we can make it that far. I'm not 100% sure we're going to survive this, just in general. So we'll have to see. 4 more poison, and we're dead. They kill the Pact Doll Terror, or they exile it rather. That's okay. They get a poison counter. They get... Got a lot going on. It's impressive. So we'll 4 on flats to hit them for 1. We'll swing in. Stockpiling Celebrant to bounce the Tinker's Tote. replay the Tinker's Tote. I think I need another Packdoll Terror to really feel like I'm getting something done here. Pass the turn. So it's like they're at 10 and we're at 6. They've only got to give us 3 more proliferations and we're done. That is totally fine. That is real bad. So we either die this turn or next turn, and I don't think I can do more than, yeah, that's it. Good game. It was alright, yeah. A little frustrating not to be able to interact with their strategy, but that's just how it goes sometimes. We'll try it again. Once more into the breach. Alright, this is Final Fantasy VII. I definitely can't read that fast enough, but maybe next time. Yeah, that's a hand of black spells and planes, but this is better. Hate to get rid of the Packdoll Terror, but I can cast everything but it right now. Fake your own death. Much though I like you. Can't really do anything with you yet. Can get rid of the Novice Inspector, however. Use the Grim Bauble on turn 1. And we can Forlorn Flats pretty soon so that we can get out the Tinker's Tote. It may be that we're up against... Ooh, I think this is a mirror match. Alright, I can Forlorn Flats just like you. So we can sacrifice this to Surveil 2. I think instead we'll Tinker's Tote, just to get some creatures onto the battlefield. Tithing Blade gets rid of one of them, sure. And then, okay. Packdoll Terror. We will drain up the one, swing in for another one, and that was enough for them, I guess. It's just about being able to feel like you've lost the game, and people are willing to scoop for that. I don't know how excited people are about Pauper, but anyway, we got our first prize, which is, oh, I have no idea who this person is. Lucy's Sacrifice, I assume is how you pronounce that. A blue for an instant as an additional cost, sacrifice a legendary creature or pay 2 to, counter activated ability, trigger ability, or non-creature spell. So it's almost disallow, but for a better cost, but not quite disallow. Okay, seems neat. Let's try again. Okay, we have a little bit of early interaction. We don't have any threats. I don't like not having any threats, but we'll give it a try. Ooh, mono red maybe? Mono red. When it dies, wait until the end of their next turn. I think we're gonna make them do that. Then on this next turn, we can't quite Tithing Blade because we don't have any other untapped lands. So we're just gonna have to see what we can make happen. So they have a shock. That's okay. We don't want to lose it, which means they don't have anything good to play with it. Which means we don't have to worry about playing a tap land and passing. Do they have another shock? They do. Great. That's 2 shocks out of their hand. That's the best way to look at it, I guess. Key2 Lava Runner. Okay. Hit us for another 2. We We can Tithing Blade to get rid of that thing. Wish we could Novice Inspector as well, but unfortunately Night Market's going to come in tapped. But we will play it and put it on white. Alright, big pass. Seems good. Didn't draw a land, but we have our Novice Inspector. And we can fake our own death with it if we need to, which will give us a treasure. We'll go ahead and pass. And if they don't want to do anything to it, we can just crack our clue. Towards the tower. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Gets yet another... Oh, they don't have another removal spell? Oh no. Did they bargain it? Does it not need to be bargained? Have I never read Torch the Tower? Oh, you're right. Yeah, it just doesn't need to be bargained. So that was just me two-for-1ing myself. Good job, me. Yeah, I guess we'll scroll shift our Tithing Blade. It at least draws us a card, and of course gets rid of their Llama Runner. Drawing us another Tithing Blade is not what I was hoping for, but that's okay. What do we have, opponent? Nothing? Alright. Well, then we'll Tinker's Toad. Make some gnomes. Yeah, more removal. Is this a third shot? Oh, Burst Lightning. Oh, for me. Yeah, pretty smart. We might want to start cracking our Tinker's Toad in order to get life out of it. Well, we'll attack. Plan right now is to crack the Tinker's Toad, then draw a card from the clue token. Burst Lightning doesn't feel terrific. Kicked. We'll go ahead and do this then. So they're down 2 Burst Lightnings. Draw ourselves a card. Get another land. It's a tap land, but it does do damage to them. That is fine with me. We can bring artifact or creature card back. Let's recommission our Tinker's Toad. Get more gnomes. And we have the ability to crack that Tinker's Toad again in order to gain more life, which we will probably want to do. Don't have to, though. If you make mono red aggro wait too long, they just can't get out of it. That's alright. So second win. We are at 2 losses and 2 wins. We got... Ooh, Reach the Horizon. Oh, this is the explosive vegetation for different names. But they can be towns. What do we get as our little prize, though? It's a rare, and it is Obeka, Splitter of Seconds. 1 and Grixis for a 2/5 Ogre Warlock with Menace. When she deals combat damage to a player, you get that many additional upkeep steps after this phase. That's cool. I would like to do something with Obeka at some point. Alright, this may be our last game. Or it may be the first of our last 8 games. We don't know. We play it until we finish Midweek Magic. Oh, beautiful Foundations, Liliana. Love it. Alright. This is not great in terms of being aggressive, but I will take it. We are on the draw. Fear of Lost. Another stockpiling Celebrant, okay. Something works on things we control. Agate Blade, Assassin. Yeah, I'm aware of how these things work. So this time we go down to 16. They go to 19. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is not our matchup, or rather, not our hand that we want. We'll get a 2/2, but I believe they're gonna kill it right away. 3-2 rather. They do. We'll go down to 12 and they'll go to 20. I believe they've probably got interaction in hand. Let's see if I can get this back and make it a little bit bigger. Maybe that helps. They have just murder or something. Caustic Exile, pretty good too. Alright, we lose another 4, go to 8. We're not drawing any more threats, that's okay with me. We have... I guess I can't wait. Let's Tinker's Tote. Pass. I'm gonna try not to crack it if I can help it. Sure, use up a stab, that's fine. And another. Caustic Exile, okay. Sounds fine. So I played 1 card and they used 2 to get rid of it. I'll give them a little sleepy emoji. Pass it. 4. Let's see what I can do with this. Wow, I'm only drawing cards I've already seen. Let's scroll shift this. Doesn't help me very much. But we'll play the Novice Inspector, and I can always crack the Tinker's Tote during their turn if I need to. Deathless Pilot is just a 2/2 that you can bring back, unless they have some monster vehicles in here, which I don't imagine they will. Right. So, if I block here, and here, and here, they at least lose one of their 1/1s, because the Mizumi replaces itself. That's gonna go to me? Oh, okay. They didn't want to kill the Inspector. Interesting. Oh, I guess they want to... I don't know. I don't know what their deal is with that. That's okay. I can't gain life unless I'm willing to crack the Tinker's Tote. Not really willing to crack the Tinker's Tote. Don't know what their plan is. Okay, sounds fine. I will draw a card though. Dull Terror gains me life. 4 mana. I have enough to pack Dull Terror and Tithing Blade. So gains me life twice. They lose presumably their mercenary. And now, even if they get rid of the terror, their assassin is just going to... Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, unbelievable! They didn't want to keep going with it. They had 20 life more than me, and they scooped. Well, that's how it goes, I guess. Sometimes you don't want to do it. Well, let's see what our little prize is, our cosmetic. Auron's Inspiration. It's Trumpet Blast in white with flashback. That's cool. Wow, I like that. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. And remember, magic is fun. You should play more magic.